Hi everyone, my name's Natalie and here is another Meals of the Week, although again it has been spread out over a little bit of time. I've not had time to put it all together, but this is what we had for dinner for 2 adults and 9 children. So the first meal that we had was chicken wraps, but we have used chicken goujons for those, then salad and chips too. It was about £1.89 for the chips and then £2.40 for all of the things that are in the salad. The chicken goujons, we got 3 packs of those, so that ended up being about £7. There's also some cheese in there, which was only about 50p as it is the cheesy slices, and then some salad too, but that comes included in the price of the salad. The wraps are £1 each and we used 2 of those, so that's £2 for the wraps. So for tonight's meal we are having Cajun chicken with mixed vegetables and then some mashed potatoes too. There's also some of the chicken goujons left over from a meal earlier in the week, so we just used those for the children. It was £1.69 for the frozen mixed vegetables, and then we used half a bag of green beans as well, so that was 80p. We used 2 bags of the potatoes and they are £1.29 each now, I think they are, so that's £2.60 for those. The chicken itself is part of the 3 for £10 and we used 3 packets, so the chicken cost £10 in total. It's a really simple meal when I don't feel like making a full roast dinner. Hi everyone, so for tonight's meal we are having chicken kebabs and chicken steaks with mini roast potatoes and beans and sausage. We used 3 tins of the beans and sausage and they are 49p for each tin, so it was just under £1.50 for those. We only used 1 bag of potatoes for this, so that was £1.29. The chicken kebabs were £2.50 a packet. We used 2 packets of those, and then the chicken steaks, I believe they were £3.33, and we just used the 1 pack of those for Connor as he doesn't like the garlic in the chicken kebabs. Hi everyone, so for tonight's dinner it's a super easy one as it's been a really busy day, and we are having smoked sausage pasta. I picked up the smoked sausages from Aldi and I think they're £2.09 for each one. Then we used 2 bags of the spiral pasta, that's 69p each. I used 2 tins of tomatoes, so that's 70p, and then add in about 10p for the herbs and spices that I used too, and then about £1.50's worth of cheese. Half of it is in a bake and half of it isn't, as the children have different preferences. Hi, so for tonight's meal we are having mashed beans, and then some of the children are having sausages and some are having beef burgers. I say that Connor's having beef burgers and everyone else is having sausages as Connor doesn't like them. The beans are from Morrison's and it's £1 for the 2 tins. We used 2 bags of the potatoes, so that's £2.60 for that. And then the burgers are in the 3 for £10, but we only used 2 out of the packet, so it's only about £1 for the burgers as well. The sausages are from Morrison's, they're also in the 3 for £10, but we used the full packet of those, so it works out to be about £3.34 in total. We needed to use the sausages and burgers, so it's just a put together tea. Hi, so it's absolutely boiling here in Scotland and I didn't want to do much cooking, so we have ended up with pasta and pizza. The pasta is the one that I got from Morrison's when it was half price, so it worked out to be about 75p for what we used. There's no meat in there, this is just cheese and tomato pasta. We added a sauce that I got from Asda, so that was 45p, a tin of tomatoes, so that was about 33p. There's about £1.50's worth of cheese on there, and then half of the children aren't here. So we have just used 2 pizzas from the pizza counter, and that was £5 for those. For tonight's meal, we are having pasta bolognese and then a wrap with it too. Tonight has been very thrown together and I didn't have a lot of the things. So we got the wraps from the shop and they're £1.39, but we had to use 2 packets of those. We used 2 bags of the pasta, so that's 80p or 82p as it's the Morrison's cheap one. Then the salad is a pre-bought one if you can't tell, and they are 2 for £1.20. The mince was £2.49, and then the sauce and tomatoes are about 80p in total. And then we also have some onions in there, some of the peppers in there, and a couple of mushrooms too. So that came to about £1.20 for all of those combined. This is something we've been having quite a lot lately, and the children are really enjoying it. So for tonight's meal, we are having chicken kebabs with salad and then curly fries. The curly fries were £1.89 from Morrison's. We used the big pack of chicken that was £6.79. Then there is also 4 peppers in there, and they are 55p each. Onions, we used 3 of those, so that was about 70p for those. And then a couple of them have mushrooms on there too, so that was another 80p for those. The salad comes to about £2.40 in total. Then we used some pita breads and flatbreads. They came to £2. The babies have got pasta with the chicken mixed in instead, as they won't eat the kebabs. So it was about 40p for the pasta that we used for them, including the tomatoes and the seasoning. So for tonight's meal, we are having pizza, garlic bread, and then a side salad. We are having so much pizza and pasta at the moment, it's just too warm to cook. It's the children's favourite, and it's just a really easy go-to meal. Put some salad on the side to try and make it feel that little bit healthier. For the salad, it came to about £2.60 in total for the ingredients. It's just the cucumber, lettuce, tomatoes, but we've also added some spring onions and then some pickles in there too. We used 4 of the pizzas from the pizza counter, so that was £10 for those. And then the garlic bread is only 33p each, and we used 3 of those. Hi, for tonight's dinner we are having pasta bolognese and then a corn cob on the side. Another really simple meal. The corn cobs were £1.69, and then the pasta was 90p. We used 2 bags of that, and it was from the half price pasta that we got. It was £2.49 for the mince. We did use one of the jar of sauces, and then we used tomatoes too. So that was about 75p for both of those. We used 3 peppers, and they're 55p each at the moment, and then 60p for the onions. Plus there's about £1.50's worth of cheese in there too. Hi everyone, so for tonight's meal we are having mince and potatoes with some mixed vegetables at the side. It was £2.49 for the mince and about 60p for the onions and gravy. Then for the bag of vegetables it was £1.69. They are the frozen ones from Morrison's, and we used 2 bags of the potatoes, and they are £1.29 each at the moment. So for tonight's meal we are having a freezer tea. Again, it's been a really busy day. We have been out enjoying the sunshine. These are the items that I got in the farm foods, 10 for £10. We used 4 bags of the chicken, or 4 packets of the chicken dippers, 2 packs of the chicken Kievs, and 2 bags of the Alpha Bites. So that was £8 in total for those. Then we used 3 tins of the spaghetti, and they're only, I think it's 16p each from Morrison's. Oh no, I tell a lie, I got them from Sainsbury's. So these are the really cheap spaghetti rings. Hi everyone, so for tonight's meal we are having a takeaway. We just got some sausage shopper meals from the local chippy with a pizza and then a mixed kebab too. This all came to £34. We were in a bit of a rush and that's why the quality isn't so good on the video. I had a CT scan at 7:20 at night, which is a really awkward time when you have lots of children that you're trying to get to bed and feed, so this just seemed like the easiest option for me to do for them. We're trying to cut back on takeaways, but once in a while is not going to hurt them.